Back to Thy Gardners Garage. We're back here with the Drift Burnout 4.8 Silverado. So she put up a really good fight. I chased the throttle position sensor, freaking all kinds of stuff. The air temp sensor. We traced all kinds of stuff. What it came out to be, it scanned it. We had 5 codes to start out with. What it ended up being is on bank 2 sensor 1. So it's the O2 sensor. It's got 4 O2 sensors. Excuse me. It's got 2 upstream, 2 downstream. It was saying on this side, which is the passenger side, it was getting no reference, no activity, no nothing. So it was getting no communication. Man, I replaced it, got a brand new O2 sensor, and it still wasn't working. I did research. I thought it was a fuse. Replaced a bunch of fuses, and then I searched the actual harness wiring, and the wiring was pinched, man. So the person before me on this truck, actually, when they set the cab down, whatever they did, they pinched the shit out of the wiring. So I replaced the wiring. I didn't replace it. I freaking, what's it called? I want to say replace it again. I fixed it. I crimped it, clamped it with the freaking wire nuts. Freaking, what's it called? Electrical taped it. And then I unhooked the battery. I unhooked the main power fuse. Let it sit for about 15 minutes. Back on, and then it did a self-learn on the truck. And then it freaking is ripping now, dude. Well, it's not ripping. It's running okay. So I'm going to actually pop the hood for you guys real quick. All zero of you that are watching right now. Oh, I got one of you guys right on right now. Hell yeah, what's up, dude? Wherever you are. Us, the 4.8 drift truck, dude. I replaced a whole bunch of shit already. Like 5 sensors, throttle position sensor, heat sensor. The actual freaking hose to the power steering pump was all the way smoked. And then I got replaced. I went to put the power belt on, went to put it on, and then the actual pulley. You know, the pulleys, usually you look down them, and then they run as they're running over. It's all wobbling. I was like, oh, my God, dude. I did all that work on the belt. No, excuse me. The hose, and then the belt was smoked. Well, the pulley. So, it was a brand new power steering pump, brand new pulley. What else, man? All the freaking what's called O2 sensors on this side were smashed. It was not getting any reading from the O2 sensors. It's a 2000 Silverado. That's it. I just did a little bit of research. It says from 2000 to 06, it's the same bed. But if you guys could look real close right there, it's sitting up a little high. So it's really bad on this side, honestly. It's really, really bad on this side. But I'm going to have to adjust the bed because it's saying it's the compatible bed. The body lines are the same, but you could just see them. They're smoked right there. Not good. But we got a 4.8 in this old girl. Transmission is a 4L60. It only has first gear right now. I'm going to buy the freaking servos, I think they're called, tomorrow. I'm going to buy the servos. And then the filter, drop the pan, replace second and fourth synchro. That's what I think they are. It's not like first and second and third and fourth. It's like second and then 4, which controls them. The shifting points, I'm not 100% sure. Don't mark my words on that. Anyways, we're going to do that. We're going to replace the filters, and we're going to replace the transmission gasket, and then we're going to fill it up with brand new transmission fluid. We're going to cross our fingers, man. 460, we just need first and second gear. This is a burnout truck, dude, so we only need first and second. I thought I was going to get away with only having first gear, but first gear only gives you like 10 miles an hour, barely, and then it needs to shift, so not good. Let me take you guys over here. We'll start the truck up. It's super stock, man. I'm going to get rid of this freaking stock air filter. We're going to freaking, obviously we have to have that map sensor in there. I'm going to get some little piping and then go to a freaking cleaner, air cleaner, excuse me. I got brand new 2024 wheels and tires for the truck. Let me take you over here and show you those. I got fucking too many trucks, dude. It's not good. It's not off. So these are the 2024 wheels. They're 18s. That I am gonna pop out the center cap. I'm gonna keep that bronze, and I'm gonna paint every black, I believe. We're gonna paint that truck over there the same color as my drift truck, dude. So it's green. It's called Hunt Club Green. The steering is smoked on this truck right now. It's a badass truck. It's got suspension. It's got a motor. It's got all kinds of shit. But it's going to take me time, and I don't want to miss out. So we got these wheels and tires. We got this new truck. This is what we're working on right now. It's a Silverado. It's a 2000. I got an axle flip kit for it already. So we're going to obviously handle that June bug look. I do not like that June bug look at all, guys. I'm not trying to freaking squat it, but we just can't do this. This right here, guys, that, I'm not down with that. I'd rather have the reverse. I'd rather have this little gap right here in the back. So we're swapping that out. I already have a freaking mini spool for the rear end. I'm not sure if you guys know what a mini spool is. It means it locks this tire and the other tire in to posi at all times. So I got to get into that freaking diff in the back right there soon. Put the mini spool in, reseal it, re-put fluid in it. And then we got all-time posi in this truck, boys. What's up? The GOAT. What up, June? How you doing? This is a 4.8. This is a Silverado. It's a 2000 Silverado. I bought for freaking $3 honestly. It's freaking seen better days, obviously. Look at, I'm going to get a new steering wheel for it. I'm just going to make it my all-time burnout truck, dude. I'm going to hit some drift events with it. I'm not sure if you guys are here with the guy on Instagram and YouTube, whatever. His name's Life on the Limiter, but he makes knuckles that go in the front tire, obviously behind this spindle, knuckles, that will give it stupid angle. So I've already been in communication with him right now to get those knuckles, man, because I want to be able to drift this sucker, take it to freaking burnout events. And if we get in some hairy situations while we're in the pit, I don't want to be limited to the angle I got. I want to be able to have fucking angle like a sucker. You know what I mean? So the truck needs a headliner. Obviously, you could tell, right? This center console, the actual clicker right here, if you click it, it won't release this hitch or whatever, the little cinch it, whatever. So I have a new one in the backyard. At least this top piece I'm going to replace. This actual seat, passenger seat is smoked. It is seen better days. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I don't know what the hell. I'm not sure if the driver was skinny and the passenger was a bigger boy. But what I'm getting at is I have a brand new passenger seat, newish passenger seat in the backyard that I'll be swapping that out with. The carpet's okay. Like I said, it's going to be a burnout truck. But let me flip you guys around real quick. It's a 20. It's a 2000. I always keep wanting to call it a 20. It's a 2000 Silverado, short bed, single cab. And let's fire it up for you guys. It didn't want to do it, so there she is. It's still, the idle is rough as shit. You can see it's gonna need a tune, but watch, I'll give it some gas and it'll stay up on limiter like we want it to. But I'm not trying to, I want to be able to pull it on and off the trailer, not it running like shit. I want to put a cam in this old girl. I want to put headers, cam. It's still saying low fuel. I haven't put fuel in it yet. But what's it called? It had no temp sensor when I first got it. It's actually reading temp. Power, so obviously all 40 if you give it 41 if you give her some beans. The brake, parking brake. I need, my bad guys. Parking brake, I gotta check that out because you guys didn't hear where the parking brake releases. It just releases like nothing, right? Like it's not even hooked up, right? So clearly something is wrong with it because if I drive a little bit over like 5 miles an hour, it'll start dinging on me. Ding, ding, ding. But it's a 2000 Chevy Silverado. It's a 4.8. I got it so cheap. Look, it's idling. You guys hear it? Let me bring you guys around. Look at the tack. See, it's not 100% good. It's still going up and down a little bit. I put brand new spark plugs in the truck today. Did not clean the fuel tank. It's 2000. I shouldn't have to clean the fuel tank. Look at it. She's freaking running, idling. I gotta fix the brakes. Brakes don't work 100%. I have to put them to the floor. I have to freaking pump them. When we first got it, this front line right here was actually leaking. So I need to address that front line. And then I looked in the back of the truck where it goes on the axle, and then it has the split where the two lines go, and it was like moisture, wet. So you know what that means when you hit the brakes. Obviously something's coming out of it, right? You just gotta kind of do the think of why is it all wet down there when everything else is dry? Because fucking something's coming out and making it wet, right? So it's just a bunch of little things on this old girl, dude. I fixed the freaking brake lines in the back, brake lines in the front. Look, she's running. She's just not running too good, dude. Idling. She's got a little hippity dippity. Headlights for this old girl, top and bottom. I'm actually sponsored. Headlight bulbs. So it's called Axio is what I'm sponsored by. I'll probably make a video with it tomorrow. Install those. It needs a bumper. Definitely that bumper smoked, man. But look, she's running, guys. Not running good. I don't know. That's running pretty good to me for a freaking burnout truck. You don't really give maybe 3 shits about. Not too many shits. But I need to adjust the bed on the truck. The bed's not quite sitting right. I want to put some exhaust on it. Look at there's that freaking what's it called? That e-brake. I gotta adjust that e-brake, man. It thinks it's applied when it's really not on. So just got a couple little gremlins, man. But like I was saying, the exhaust, it's still, you know what I mean? She's dumping. So I will probably have it go through. We'll X-pipe it. Cross it. Look at X-pipe. You see that? X-pipe. And then have it come right about right here. Dump right on the tire. Because it's a burnout truck, right? If you guys are any kind of smart, you want a burnout truck, you want smoke, you want all the exhaust on the tire, make as much smoke as possible. So I just want to give you guys a quick update on the freaking 2000 burnout truck, dude. Here she is. She is running better than ever, man. Update. We're gonna do the brakes next, and it needs alignment. The bed needs alignment. Just little things, dude. Before I paint it, I'm gonna be painting it. I'm gonna be putting those tires on it. I want to make it drive and go and do the thing that we want it to do. We want it to freaking burn out, right? So it's a 2000 Silverado single cab short bed, man. We got it for a burnout truck, solo. I got an axle flip kit already that I'm gonna install. So that'll give us more plantation. I feel I just drive the truck better when it's freaking a little squatted in the back. That's my preference. I don't know. You guys drop down if you like it or not. How are you? What's up to go? I'm good, dude. It's a 4.8. It's a 4060. I got to get the servos in the transmission. I got to replace those. I got to replace the filter. It needs an oil change, transmission change, fluid, obviously. You know what I mean? I got the truck super cheap, man. I got it for $3,000. There's a good view of it right there, right? It wasn't running a little bit ago. It kept pulling codes. It had 5 codes when I got it, guys. What was it called? It was a TPS, throttle position code. It was an air, I can't even think of the name. Air idle code. And then it was getting no, what's it called? It was getting no activity from the O2 sensor. I'm gonna roll up the windows real quick while we got you guys here. It was getting no activity from the O2 sensors. What it ended up being was whenever the person that was working on this truck, I guess they were setting the cab on the frame, they actually smashed the wiring harness with the cab and chassis, dude. And then somebody yanked it out because it was just split. All 5 or 6 wires. It was more like 8 wires We're just split completely, dude. Let me step. Just the fact that it starts up like that, it's got a little miss, dude. It's got a little hitch and it's giddy up. The fact that it starts up like that and then the fact that it does that, dude, it's came a long freaking way, dude. It would not do that for the life of it the other day. It would barely even start up the other day. Barely pulled itself on the trailer, pulled itself off. Here, roll up these windows while I got it here. Forget why I started it up. Dude. Once we get exhaust on this son of a bitch, dude. I mean, it's just a 4.8. But she's going to bark. 4.8. I got a 5.3 in the garage over there. I'll show you a little bit later. I'm going to start hitting up Texas Speed, see if we can get a cam going, some lifters, freaking push rods, valve springs, do the whole 9 yards on it, right? We'll do some freaking headers on it. Make this sumbitch breathe. More air in, more air out, more power you freaking make, right? So, this is cheap cheap burnout truck challenge, guys. I'm just challenging myself to build this sumbitch as cheap as possible and get back out there, right? Because obviously, I told you a little bit earlier, my drift truck, the steering's messed up on it. That motherfucker is like $35,000 truck. This is like a $3,000 truck. I want to take my time on the $35,000 truck. This sucker will beat the dog piss out of this one. I know it's dark. The actual freaking power's out at my house, dude. This truck right here has freaking QA1 suspension. It's got a 4.9-inch. It's got a 6.0. It's got a T56 manual 6-speed. I got money in this motherfucker. This truck, down and dirty. Dirty dog right there. Short bed, single cab. We're making it freaking rip, dude. We're putting a freaking, what's it called? Mini spool in the rear end. So that means it's all-time locker mini spool. It's going to be ripping. And then we're going to get the spindles. They're not called spindles on this truck. They're actually called, knuckles. They're called knuckles on these trucks. We're getting the modified knuckles from Life on Limiter for these 2000 Silverados. So we can get stupid angle. I kind of have a handbrake. Not sure if it's going to work on this truck. I'm going to have to look at it, right? So you handbrake, angle, mini spool locker. Okay, I forgot one thing. We need to lower the rear end. We're going to do an axle flip kit. Hopefully it lowers it enough. And this thing's going to be ripping, dude. So, I hope you guys all enjoy it, dude. We're just coming so hot. We're coming hot with the freaking footage and activity on this here Silverado, dude. So, like I said, I'm sponsored by Axio light bulbs already. So I'm going to be replacing these actual light lenses tomorrow. And then I'll be putting the light bulbs in, dude. So you guys definitely want to stick around for that. And then I need to freaking hook up the transmission, a little bit of work there. We're going to replace the servos and the trans. And then we're actually going to flush it and do, what's that called? The filter in the trans. So we're trying to do the backyard boogie cheap truck challenge, burnout truck. I understand I probably could have shopped around and spent a little more money to get a truck with the transmission running. But we spent like $3,000 on it, dude. 3 bands, dude. It's running now. So I really can't knock it too much. Plus, the wheels and tires, for those of you that are just joining us, I got some, not tires, excuse me. It's freaking dark. Hold on, let me get my light, guys. I got a light right here. The power's actually out of my house. Freaking PG&E is doing something stupid. So, look, it actually came with these tires. Tires. These are not tires. These are wheels, guys. These are called 18s. These are 18s. These are from a 2024 Silverado. I plan on painting them black. I plan on pulling that center cap out. I want to keep that bronze in the middle, the Chevy cap, right? That freaking bow tie. They're going to be all black. And then well, obviously they're going to be going on this truck right here. And then we're going to paint this truck like flat green. Flat green, army green with the black wheels and tires. Obviously, tires are going to be black. You know what I'm saying. We're going to color match this grill. We're going to put new headlights in there, new lenses, new bumper, color match it. And that chrome is going to be going home, dude. We're not taking that home with us. It's going away. What else? This little door panel type deal is going to be going away. The freaking bed's not sitting on it correctly 100%. If you guys can see right here. We're going to do a little modifications right there, right? So, man. Ooh, let me I'm trying to set up the lights so you guys can see. Yep. So it's a 2000. It's a Silverado. It's a short bed, single cab. It's got a 4.8. I'm actually sponsored on the headlights already. We're putting the locker in the rear end here soon. We're putting the axle flip kit. What else, man? What else? I know there's more stuff. Oh, we're putting those 2024 wheels on it. We're going to be painting them black. This sucker's going to be good, dude. Definitely, it's going to be ripping. I did a bunch of freaking solenoids and stuff in the front of the motor to get it to run. Freaking power steering pump. A lot of shit already. It freaking wouldn't even, when I bought it, it barely even turned. At least it pulled itself up on the trailer, man. I was kind of scared of that. I got to do a handbrake. What else, dude? Cheap burnout truck, cheap drift truck challenge, dude. It's 2000 Silverado. So, I see a bunch of you guys on there right now. Where are you guys all watching from? Drop a comment down below right now. We're in Central California. It's about 8:50. It's getting late, guys. So, the freaking light is dropping on us. I got a light set up right here. But I actually power on the house. We're dead on the power right now, dude. The whole town is actually ran by PG&E. I'm not sure if you guys are ran by PG&E where you live. SMUD, PG&E, whatever. We're ran by PG&E. We have no power at all right now. So, if you can see all these people down the block, they're all activity. Usually there's no activity on the block, dude. But people are coming, people are going because there's no power. So, that means they're bored. I'm bored. Everyone's bored, dude. What else are you going to do? Come outside, do some stuff. I mean, when the power first went out, me and my wife were I was working on the truck. My wife was out back. We didn't even know it freaking happened, dude. So my neighbor was like, hey, Kyle, your power's out. And I was like, I don't know. I don't need power right now for what I'm doing. But yeah, it ended up the power's out. So I heard it's going to go out till 8 o'clock, and we're already at 8:50. So it might be a lot later, man. So I have a few phone chargers. We might be hopping in my wife's truck. She got a badass diesel. We might be charging our phones with the diesel because we definitely need power and our phones need power, dude. So we got to figure that out, right? We can't rely on our bodies to wake up tomorrow. Our phones are our alarm clocks, dude. I don't know anybody who has a regular alarm clock. Even if they did, they would have it plugged into the wall, right? Like I'm watching a bunch of neighbors come outside right now. We were watering our lawns. We were just doing all the normal stuff that people did back in the day when they didn't have power, right? We went to the I'm gonna tell you right now. We went to the liquor store a little bit ago, and we happen to know the liquor store attendant, clerk, whatever. It's my buddy's wife, and she was like, "Oh, my buddy's at home with 3 teenagers with no power." So you can imagine 3 teenagers with no power, right? They're probably driving him up the wall, huh? What's up, babe? Come here. Come here. We got a little bit of light. Still no power, guys. My stupid dogs. My wife's talking to the neighbors. Man. So, short bed, single cab, Silverado. Guys, my dog's barking up a storm. You guys like, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Tomorrow, hopefully you got some power. We're going to be working on my little brother's truck tomorrow. He's going to come over. It's a C10 with a freaking LS with a 480. So we're going to be working on this truck tomorrow. See you guys.